I want to talk on the fruit of the Spirit. That's Paul writes in the book of Galatians chapter 5 and verse 22. He speaks about the fruit of the Spirit. Now, just like an orange, if you had to peel an orange open, it's made up of different segments or different parts of the fruit. So it is with the fruit of the Holy Spirit. It is made up of 9 different segments or 9 different parts, but one fruit. So Paul says that the fruit of the Holy Spirit is love, joy, peace, goodness, faithfulness, kindness, gentleness, and even self-control. And friends, those things are evident. The evidence of fruit in our lives is an outworking of us walking in union with Holy Spirit. So as I walk out my relationship with Holy Spirit, the fruit is developed and grown in me by Holy Spirit. In other words, I cannot increase hope in my own heart by myself. I might be disciplined and get it right for a couple of weeks, but eventually it'll just sort of die down. And the ability to sustain increased hope in my life diminishes. If I want to build kindness in my heart, I might be able to do it for a day or two, and then by the 3rd or 4th day I'll probably forget to build kindness, to have kindness in my life. But when I walk in union with Holy Spirit, when I walk in close relationship with Holy Spirit, remember He is the Parakletos, the one who comes alongside us to help us and to guide us. John 16 verse 13 says that Holy Spirit will come and lead us and guide us into all truth. So as I walk in union with Holy Spirit, so His truth in me starts to develop hope and goodness and love and joy as I walk in union with Him. So the critical thing for you and I to remember is that we cannot increase fruit or the evidence of fruit in our lives by ourselves. The fruit is developed in your and my life as I walk in close proximity or as I walk in union with Holy Spirit. Paul also talks about things that are opposed to the fruit of the Spirit. And in Galatians 5:19, he lists 8, 9, 10 things that are opposed to the fruit of Holy Spirit. So when I'm not walking in union with Holy Spirit, when I am not in relationship with Holy Spirit, the fleshly nature wants to take over. It becomes the things that my flesh desires. Paul argued with himself about it in the book of Romans, and he says that I live by my sinful nature or my flesh. I find I do the things that I don't want to do, and the things I want to do, I don't do. But as soon as you walk in relationship and in union with Holy Spirit in His kindness and His goodness does the work in you so that you bear good fruit. One thing that Paul writes that he says it is opposed to the fruit of the Holy Spirit is this thing of gossip. And remember, the person who entertains a gossiper is just as bad as the one who is gossiping. Gossiping, very simply, talking about somebody else when they are not present in your company at that moment. Gossip can also be disguised in questions. I might come to you and say, what do you think of William's statement he made on Sunday? What do you think? Or what do you think of so-and-so's statement he made at work the other day? As soon as I ask that question, I elicit gossip from the other person. And when that person entertains or answers my question, gossip starts. And gossip is absolutely opposed to the fruit of the Spirit. So friends, we want to be known as a church who does not gossip, who has the fruit of the Spirit evident in our lives because we are walking in close relationship with Holy Spirit. So my encouragement to you today is walk in union with Holy Spirit so that the fruit that Paul speaks about in Galatians 5:22 is evident in our lives. Bless you and have a wonderful day.